My name is Roman Prokes. I am the owner of RPNY Tennis here in New York City. We are talking about stringer for Andre Agassi. If he were using the, let's say the Blackout for example, I would probably make the Blackout a little bit longer. I would have to customize it because 27.5 for him would be too long. 27 might be a bit too short. He always played with the larger head sizes. That's where I would basically recommend the Blackout because it's a larger head size of the two. Stringing wise, in the past he would string very, very tight. Over the years when he switched to polyesters, we went obviously to lower tensions. However, to many people it would still sound that it's pretty tight because he strings around 60 pounds, which again, he used to string 80 many years ago. So 60 for him was on a lower end. For most people, it would be a little bit too tight. As far as the gauge, it would be the 1.25. Some companies call it 16 light, some companies call it 17, but basically it would be the 1.25. You don't want to go to something like the 16 gauge can be a little bit too thick, and 17 gauge, it would just fly on him too much, the way he's hitting the ball. If I would be giving Andre the Blackout, obviously we would have to customize it and make it a little bit heavier. Not much actually compared to what it is, and that's where the weight, the trapdoors would come in, because I could really get to the weight that he likes these days by just adding the additional weights. As far as the tension, I would probably start around 60 pounds. And I would most likely start with the confidential 1.25. Confidential I would use because of the color. Believe it or not, sometimes if it's something too bright, the professional players said, I lose the sight of the ball. They are just not used to it. So they like something that it's more muted, so that confidential. And also it gives him, the string is lively enough, but it gives you plenty of control. I wouldn't give him a string that it's way too lively, because the way he strikes the ball, he needs something, something in between.